First thing you want to do is get your awning on top of the frame. We roll our awnings from the right to the left, so when we put it on there, we unroll it from the left to the right. If you don't already know how to roll up your awning, you can check out our other tutorial, and it shows exactly how we fold and roll the awning. Next, you want to pull the awning to the top of the frame. Have the skinniest rod, which is the head rod, ready on either side to put into the pocket. It works best to have someone on the opposite side of the awning to pull the slack out of the fabric and to line it up correctly. The easiest way to line it up is looking at the rafter tie to make sure that the Velcro is exactly on top of that pipe. Once it's lined up where you want it, put the finger clips in the up position and tighten them down with a 9/16 socket. The key here is to not over tighten it. If you over tighten it, it'll strip out, so just do it tight enough where the finger clip won't move. If everything was lined up correctly, you notice the stitch line on the edge of the wing is lined up perfectly on the edge of the pipe. Notice again when you pull the front corner over, the stitch line is also lined up perfectly on the edge of the pipe. Now's the time to start lacing. Go through the grommet, pull it snug, and then repeat that same step, except the second time you go through that grommet, you're going to go through the loop that you just created, and that's going to cause it to lock. Before you lock it as tight as you can, make sure that the corner is still on, like the stitch line is still on the edge of the pipe. If so, you can pull it tight, and then from there, just loop lace. Now loop lace it until you need to finish. Before you lock it to end it, go back and re-tighten it. Every time you tighten, you're going to pull every 2 grommets and then use your thumb to hold the rope so the tension doesn't get released. Continue that all the way till the end, and then you can end it. And when you end it, you're just going to do the same as how you started it. You go through the grommet, and then go through that same grommet again. The second time you go through that grommet, you go through your own loop. That's going to cause it to lock, and then once you lock it, it's good to go. You can just clean up the rope how you want. One thing to think about when you are tightening it is to keep the grommets as level as possible. If you look at the stitch on the outside, it's all even across. Now it's time to do the wings. It's the exact same concept as the front. Same start, you loop lace it, tighten it, and then end it just like you ended the front. After you've laced everything, it's now time you could just Velcro up your rafter ties around the pipes and then put in all of your valance weights and your awning's finished.